And Bruce would go, excellent, I was hoping you'd say that.
That's exactly how I did it.
Well, maybe that was my take on what you said, but anyway, it's a great lesson for coping with unpleasant and unceasing requests.
So your advice was you just gotta go with the total optimism.
Act like it's the most fabulous thing you ever been asked
Yes,
to.
and now I'm a pain in the ass and she calms me down.
He's forgotten all the rules.
Now the fans demanded more Evil Dead. I'm sure you were constantly inundated with people, your fans, wanting more Xena.
Yeah. Conscious of these people behind me. Rude to turn your back on people, sorry.
And what is your response to that?
Oh, I would love it. Look, I've been doing everything. Oh, you mean me? If it was a television series, I hate to be honest about this, but I probably couldn't do it. It's so physical. You've got to be really young and hungry to take the punishment. It's super punishing. But to do a one-off raucous comedy with the original cast would be the way to go, I think.
Oh yeah.
On behalf of your fans, I am...
of which you are one.
I am... Oh, that's a given. I'm considerably older than you, and yet I am choosing to partake in something that is potentially beyond my physical capacity.
You can do it!
Perhaps I would suggest if I could do it, I would think you would do this
Maybe
part.
I gotta reconsider.
Xena paved the way for future generations of female action heroes. I don't know if you have felt a lot of pressure being a feminist icon, that people were like, okay, this has to be what it is, or if you were bathed in it.
I was born bathed in one of the most egalitarian societies on earth, I think, and I have 5 brothers, and my mother said I didn't know I was a girl till I was about 8 when they broke the news. So I didn't really understand the need for feminist and egalitarian girl power role models, but I'm getting it now because it's still... I don't think that Xena and Gabrielle's job is done. You know, there's still need for not just female empowerment, but also self-realization and triumph of the individual against the tyranny of the many.
Yeah.
3 syllables, Brad.
You nailed it. And I'm coming back as an aging autolycus. I just sort of cruise through, make some quick cash, and be on my way.
Like you do every weekend.
So your role on Ash vs. Evil Dead, Ruby is basically after Ash. Ash's enemy of sorts.
Yes, he caused the death of my father, Professor Novi, the original owner of holder of the Necronomicon. My mother and my sister have been completely orphaned, and now I want vengeance. Plus, he's just released the Deadite Plague for a 2nd time. He's that big a dunce. It's time to eradicate him. He's like cooties to me. He's just like cooties.
The plan is once your character finds him,
she teams up with this really hot police detective called Fisher, and she's got a little bit of a crush on Fisher, and they go on a road trip to chasing Bruce and his loser family in their trailer, from trailer park to trailer park across Michigan.
I like that, Lucy. Sometimes you call him Bruce when you're talking about his character Ash. Like,
Lucy, I appreciate your sentiment. I appreciate the obvious zeal you have for your character. You are a fool. You're character is foolish. And your quest is foolish. Even your hot detective is foolish. When you Very interesting. When she was demeaning my character, everyone was very quiet. Now, are things equal in this world or not? Like I was saying, one day Ruby will come to realize the error of her ways and perhaps will make amends with a very long, sexy apology.
I'm most awfully sorry.
Little window into what sex like. All right, then we should put you guys against each other in a game. I feel like that would be. So we all have our plans about how we're going to survive the upcoming zombie apocalypse. This game is about those plans. We went out and asked our audience questions about how they would handle the end of the world. And our audience is comprised of nerdy, zombie-fearing millennials. So all you have to do is guess how they responded to the questions we asked them. So ring in when you know the answer. If you get the answer wrong, your opponent will get the point.
So it's risky.
It's very risky. And the winner will receive an Ask Me Another Rubik's Cube.
Yes! Signed by us.
Oh no, you get the different ones. Are you ready?
Go.
We asked our audience what would they do if their best friend became infected with whatever is turning people into the undead. Did they say that they would A, keep them chained up but alive, hoping to find a cure, or B, kill them humanely before they tried to eat or kill them? Bruce?
Chain them up. Hope for the best.
You have a kind heart, but they said kill them.
Captain Hogan and Colonel Clink. Do you remember when they were cutting the wire in like the final episode or something when the whole thing was going to blow up? And he said, Hogan, it's the red one. And Hogan goes and cuts the green one. He says, how did you know? He says, how did you get it right? And he says, I don't know, Colonel, but I knew that you'd choose the wrong one. What to do is not press this button.
Thank you for that support. Maybe a lazy bastard.
Okay, question 107. We asked, what is your weapon of choice to fight off the undead? A shotgun, chainsaw, or crossbow?
Crossbow.
Bruce diving right back in.
Fear is your enemy in this game.
I agree with you.
I'm going to take Norman Reedus' cue. I'm going to kill these filthy creatures from a distance. I'm going for that damn crossbow. Even against my own intuition.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Said crossbow.
That's a crock. 20%. These people are stupid. That's all right. That show's going to be canceled soon, and they're going to be using a shotgun and a chainsaw.
I will say there are a are 2 answers remaining, so I'm not sure. Does Lucy
I
automatically?
think Lucy has to pick which one she thinks.
So is it shotgun or chainsaw? It's a 50-50 chance.
What am I killing?
Whatever you like, I suppose, but hopefully they're just the undead.
Because I've seen that game with the honey badger and you can't kill that thing.
Fighting the undead, zombie,
I'm sorry, I have to go with chainsaw because it's too funny. Chainsaw.
Chainsaw is also incorrect. These people in our audience said shotgun. 53% said shotgun. It's a powerful weapon. It's hard to,
But where's the fun in that?
Where's the fun in the zombie apocalypse, really?
It is fun with the chainsaw,
Yeah.
as we know, because you can just kind
Do you remember that time in Florida when that guy actually tried to eat somebody's face off? My kid, who was a millennial, was terrified. He thought it was real.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Miami used to be the face of homelessness. Now it's a home of facelessness. When that happened, I was terrified of getting my face eaten off for about a week.
No.
Not the face, exactly.
Go for an elbow.
I have my defense all down. Go for a leg, it doesn't matter. You're off camera.
If there was a zombie outbreak nearby right now, what did the majority of our audience say they would do? Would they hunker down at the local Walmart? Would they throw everything in an RV and make a run for it? Or would they embrace the inevitable? Because they've always wanted to be a zombie.
None of the above, because these people don't know what they're talking about. I was going to lose the question anyway. Go out on a somewhat defiant note.
That there is a margin of error that would be correct. Lucy, would you like to choose one of the...
Well, I just want to take a slight detour. You know how you disable and cripple a deadite or zombie, don't you? You have to not only cut off their head, but you have to cut off one foot. Because you can't stop them resurrecting, but at least if they can't see and they just keep going around in circles, they can't. So just so you know. Something I learned on the job. I hate to say it, but we're going to hunker down at Walmart.
Yes! 25% said that they would hunker down. 4% said that they would embrace the inevitable. 71% just said they would throw everything in an RV and make a run for it, which is really...
Which is what he does.
They just wanted to.
Don't tell anyone.
Postponing the inevitable.
We asked our audience to imagine they were safely ensconced in their fortified bunker when 2 people bang on the door begging to come in. One is a comedian.
That old trick.
I'm okay now, Ash. I'm okay. Open the door. Everything's fine. I'm your sister.
And the other one is, have you heard the good news?
Assuming neither one is infected, and neither one is going to kill you necessarily. One is a comedian and one is a musician. Who did our audience say they would take? This is a relevant question for us in particular. Lucy, yes.
The musician.
I like the way you think, Lucy, and you are correct.
They said, take the musician because the musician is more pathetic. The comedian is going to clever talk their way around the deadites and undead. He resourceful. I mean, I wouldn't take him as a comedian either, seriously.
But bizarrely, they would take in a comedian over a mime.
Yeah, sure. No mimes are getting it for sure.
They would like circle around to watch the mime get eaten. And finally, which is scarier to our audience? One fast zombie or a group of slow zombies?
You got this!
Which is better, right? Which is better or
Which
worse?
is scarier,
Scarier.
to our audience? One fast zombie or a group of slow zombies?
One fast zombie. A horde of shufflers. Even a Kmart security guard can get away from those. S-Mark. Yes, thank you.
I worked in a rest home and I beg to differ. They keep coming inexorably and eventually you get tired, but they don't know what day it is. And there's like waves of them and they sleep at different times.
Our audience didn't know about that. They did pick the one fast zombie, but they also said that they have, a lot of them pointed out that they have bad ankles. That they have problems running themselves. So you know who answered this.
But upon reflection, did I win?
Oh yes! Let's go to our interview with Sean Chinesky.
It was very close. But Lucy Lawless.
We are thrilled that you came on to the show and played with us. Big hand for our